Well, today I'm going to make a video that I was hoping I would never have to make. And I know you can already tell by the title. I waited a couple days to make this because I've been crying a lot, so I just wanted to be able to make this video and actually talk about it. So I gave it a few days. And I certainly am having my ups and downs, but my best little buddy of almost a whole decade, it was Monday, April 17th. Now, Crowboy had been battling coccidiosis for a week. I noticed that he had it on Resurrection Sunday. So not only that, but if you've seen my last video, I gave him a bath because he had a lot of dead lice on him. Well, it wasn't just the coccidiosis and it wasn't just the lice, because Crowboy is my little fighter, and come here, buddy. And he'd gone through a lot of different illnesses in his life that he'd overcome. It was just because of his old age. Again, he was going to be 10 this year, and I am going to be 20 in just a couple weeks. So, you know, he's been with me for all the important parts of my life. And it's awful weird going out in the morning and not having him to take care of. And, you know, on a day like today, I do have to work in a bit, but on a day like today, you know, he'd be in my lap all day. I'd be loving on him. And I was just sitting there in front of the little boat that was his little boat that he always was underneath. And he wasn't there, not physically. And so it was awful weird just sitting there under the boat with not holding anyone, you know. I mean, I have my two little hens, but not holding him. So anyway, that Monday morning I got up to go let him and the hens out, and I found him. Also, if you don't know, I bring them in the garage every night in a little kennel box that they stay in, that I have really nice with wood chips and food and water and stuff for them, because we do have coyotes around here, so just to be safe I bring them in the garage at night. And then all of my other hens and roosters out back, there's like a hot wire fence and electric fence that comes on at night for them. But for the ones that I had out front, they just needed extra protection. And the reason why, if you also haven't seen some of my other videos, my two hens were out front is because, sorry, the puppy's moving the camera quick. Because they had gotten hurt, and so I moved them out front so they could be separated from the flock, and they just ended up staying there with Mr. Crow. So I I was actually scheduled to work that day, and we've been having some beautiful weather lately, but that is the one day where it was actually sleeting and raining. So, you know, so I was supposed to work that afternoon, and I was gonna go into work, and I was just gonna do my best, you know. And they actually, as many times as I've gone to work and the weather has like ever been bad, they've never called me off, and that's fine. I honestly enjoy my job, and you know, if you don't know, I work at a little farm, a local farm. Out of all the days, the Lord worked it out just so, because I ended up getting called off that day. My boss was like, hey, we don't, because I was going to water the plants, and he's like, we don't need anyone to come in and water today because of all the rain, so I'm just going to give you the day off if that's okay. And I was like, oh my gosh, thank you, that works out really well. So in 2013, when Crowboy hatched with his 4 little siblings, I took lots of pictures and videos of them, but I did so on another camera that doesn't even work anymore. I don't even know what happened to the camera, to be honest with you, so unfortunately I don't have their like baby chick pictures, not that I know of. I can't find them anywhere, but I do have some pretty old videos when Crowboy was like 1 or 2. I have some videos of when he was 1, and I have a couple videos from when he was about 2. And so with those videos, I think what I would like to do is I'll probably go ahead and put some in a compilation here when I am done talking, so you can watch a couple videos of Crowboy throughout the years. And then another thing is I had actually uploaded on YouTube about 8 years ago some videos with my older pets, which Crowboy was included in. And I was like 11 at the time, so I was trying to do this like video where I was really into Godzilla at that time, and so I was doing this video where I was pretending that like one of my dogs was Godzilla, and they were like battling their enemies and stuff. So I had uploaded that video, but then I privatized it when I started uploading videos again. But what I'm gonna go ahead and do is unprivatize it. I'll publicize it so that it can be on here to show, you know, Crowboy has been my best buddy for a long time, and he's been here for a long time. He's been on the internet for a long time, even if no one really ever saw that video, maybe like 2 people, you know. And so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Now, just a heads up, if you do see that video at all, I am very loud, because I was playing outside and I was 11, you know, and I was very loud, but that's how all of my hundreds, and I kid you not, hundreds of videos were from my childhood. They were all like that. So just as a heads up about that, but Crowboy is in it, and yeah, so I'll go ahead and insert some clips of Crowboy. But yeah, this is an extremely hard loss because, again, he's been my best friend for the most important 10 years, in most people's lives, 10 to 20, that's pretty, your whole childhood, teenhood, into your early 20s, And so this is a very hard loss again. I know I'm not like crying in front of the camera today, but believe me, I have been. Also, I'd like to apologize that this Friday's video is sad. I really wanted to upload this video just, earlier in the week and go ahead and just make a regular Friday video, but 1, I didn't feel ready to, and then 2, by the time that I did feel ready to, which is today, to make this video, it's already Wednesday, and I just honestly don't have the time to edit 2 videos and make 2 videos because I am working more, work is picking up more, so I'm just being honest with that. So I'm gonna go ahead and let this be this Friday's video, and so yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and insert a couple of clips of Crowboy throughout the years, and just, happy memories. So I just want you to be able to enjoy watching him be my little buddy and everyone loved Crowboy, so, and one last thing before I do that. This little statue right here that you see, this monument. We actually got it yesterday, and what happened was it was a surprise, so it was a very, very sweet thing. We went out yesterday, and I got surprised, and one of my parents stopped by this little gardening store, greenhouse store, and oh sorry, the puppy's chewing on the camera. But anyway, and they had a bunch of, you know, ceramic lawn decorations like this. And again, by surprise, they took me there, and I was so grateful and so happy because I had mentioned that, you know, I was like, the day Crowboy passed, I said, oh, someday soon I would like to, you know, find a little monument for him. And we also had wanted to put a brick on top of the freshly dug dirt so that no animals would come up and try to dig it, you know. And also this blue stuff is grass seed, so we did plant some fresh grass around this yesterday. I can also go ahead and insert a clip of yesterday as well. But yeah, so they took me, and we asked the lady who worked there, do you have any ceramic hens or roosters left? And she said, oh no, I think actually, I'm pretty sure they all sold out from last year. And so we were like, okay. And then I literally looked up and saw this one, and I was like, oh, thank you, Lord. It was perfect, because again, it's a rooster laying down, and it's just perfect for Mr. Crow. So, so we went ahead and got that, and then this doubles as the brick because it's heavy. It's just a solid ceramic piece, it's not hollow, so that way there's something heavy on the dirt, and also it is absolutely perfect. I don't know whether or not I want to paint it. I may just leave it like this, but we'll see. If I want to do something sometime later down the road with it, I don't know, but so far this is what we have. And as far as placement, it is on the side of the house. So this window right here is my bedroom window. So I can go ahead, and every time that I draw my curtains when I get up or go to bed, or look out the window and open the window, I can look out and see Mr. Crow doing his job and watching over me. So he's right there. And also we have, it's a little bit of a pet cemetery here because we do have some cats that we have buried here from years ago. And then I also used to have a parakeet, and he is right underneath my window as well. Again, that was 2015. My little budgie passed away, and I have lots of videos of him too. But yeah, so Mr. Crow is here watching, and alright, I guess I'll go ahead and insert a couple clips of Crowboy for all the good memories.
Well, this fence and a fence. He will crow louder and louder. Crowboy, can I pick you up? Please. Thanks, Bobby. He didn't bark. He's a good boy. Would you like a goodie? Alright.
Crowboy and I like to go for walks. It helps him get off his feet and feel the sunshine on his sweet face. It's party time. Yes, share what he has to say. Oh, Hannah, it's fine. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna play sermons on the TV. We're gonna watch SpongeBob and clean. It's gonna be fun, right, Mr. Crow? It will be. You know, out of anyone in this world who deserves to be on the couch, I think it's you. Aww, thanks for the hug, Mr. Crow. Him's eyebrows. You got some wacky eyebrows, huh, buddy? Want some? Oh, he's like it. Oh, here comes Mocha. The Dominique must be laying an egg. Oh, he likes it. Yeah, how's especially with mommy, buddy? Thank you for watching this. Thank you very much, and that you enjoyed watching my boy. And I just want to thank the Lord for the hope that we get to have to see our loved ones again if we are believers. And yeah, the day, you know, that Monday, the Lord really worked everything out, and He paved the way for that day to be as easy as possible. And He took good care of everyone, because Crowboy was loved by a lot of people, you know. Again, he was like a little dog or cat, you know, so. But yes, just please remember that the Lord loves you a lot, and even though we go through trying times, He will help us through it. You know, the Bible is not just a book of rules, it's like a parent guiding a child to what's best for them, and there's a lot that we don't have our own strength for, but that Jesus will give us the strength for. So just remember that you are very, very loved, and you just have a super blessed day, and I'll see you next Friday, Lord willing.